Since it was announced in June that Project Enbridge had reached its MVP level, there has been a lot of talk about it. This has been going on ever since. I am going to explain and demonstrate in this video how crucial Project Enbridge is not just for XRP, but also for Ripple. I will also confirm that it is a huge achievement. All right, with that out of the way, I'd like to welcome everyone to the channel. This is Nick, my name. Those of you who are new to the channel, I hope that by the time you reach the conclusion of this video, you will have subscribed to the channel. If we take a cursory look at this news, we can see that the MVP level of Project Enbridge has indeed been reached. All of these major financial institutions are implicated in this matter. Because it is founded on distributed ledger technology DLT, it enables instant payments and settlements across international borders. The Bank of Thailand, the Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates, the Digital Currency Institute of the People's Bank of China, and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority are the actors in this scenario. And then, of course, there is the significant revelation that the Saudi Central Bank would also be joining Enbridge as a full participant. In addition to that, there are over 31 members that are observing. A significant number of the names that are associated with Enbridge do, in fact, have ties that go back to Ripple. In this particular instance, we have an example from Black Swan Capitalist that asks why the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, confirmed the Saudi Central Bank as a full participant in Project Enbridge, while at the same time it struck a blockchain arrangement with Ripple in 2018. The reason for this is that Project Enbridge will be utilizing the XRP ledger, which is a decentralized digital currency by its own nature. XRP will be used by BRICS. In spite of the fact that the Saudi Arabian Central Bank did, in fact, sign a blockchain contract with Ripple in 2018, the most important thing that I want to take away from this is that despite the fact that this piece is problematic, I do not intend to be disrespectful to anyone. As far as we are aware, Ripple is not the same thing as XRP, and XRP is not Ripple. In addition, the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, has previously announced that the company would not be working with any sanctioned nation. This means that if we are talking about Russia, which is a member of the BRICS nation group, Ripple will not be entering into any business transactions with Russia. Would Russia be able to make use of the XRP ledger? Were they able to use XRP? Yes, each and every one of them might utilize XRP as well as the XRP ledger. It is not necessary for Project Enbridge to have any ties back to Ripple, but let's actually talk about that a little bit more. First and foremost, let's talk about Enbridge and the Petro Yuan. This was uploaded in the middle of July, and it's Enbridge and the Petro Yuan, a new era of de-dollarization. Let's talk about it. Additionally, this is a quote from Richard Turn, the author of Cashless, which has been a huge success. He provides an analysis of the recent decision made by Saudi Arabia to become a member of the Enbridge alternative to SWIFT, which is led by China. He also discusses how this decision will almost certainly result in other nations diversifying their reliance on the US currency for international trade and payments. In this section, Rich explores the geopolitical and technological processes that led up to the Enbridge system, as well as how it operates and where it fits into China's larger aspirations to facilitate an alternative trading bloc led by the BRICS nations. And taking everything into consideration, this does break everything down from CBDCs to de-dollarization and even more. It is true that Project Enbridge is completely adopting CBDCs, as we can see when we take a look at the project itself, according to what I told you guys. The project is to investigate the possibility of a multi-central bank digital currency platform that would be shared among participating central banks and commercial banks and would be built on distributed ledger technology DLT to enable rapid cross-border payments and settlement. Now, what is the ultimate objective of this situation, and how does Ripple and XRP fit into the bigger picture? In any case, we need to give some thought to the BIs, and more specifically, the names that are associated with the BIs. As an illustration, I decided to make a post over here, and this particular post dates all the way back to August of 2023. That's when I said, all right, so this has just gotten a little bit crazier. I came across this article that said that the BIs is making use of the CPMI, which is going to be the same group that is discussed later on in this thread. There is now an effort being made by the CPMI group to harmonize API standards with the purpose of facilitating and contributing to the G20 program for cross-border payments. The fact that kwon, QNT, worked together with the Bank of England and the BIs to develop API use cases for a retail CBC is something that we have just lately learned. The CPMI has significant connections to Ripple, and we are aware that the CPMI's primary application of XRP is to facilitate efficient international payments. Additionally, we are aware that both Quant and Ripple are doing research and experiments with the Digital Pound Foundation in order to investigate the prospective advantages of a digital pound. The Bank of England has been something that both of them have worked with and partnered with. Moreover, both of them were employed by the BIs. Moreover, we are aware that Ripple is a member of the CPMI group alongside the BIs. But the G20 has confirmed that we will have global laws on cryptocurrencies by the year 2025. Everything is falling into place in the ideal way for the utility to take control and for the globe to adopt blockchain and distributed ledger technology. Now, building on top of this, and if you guys actually truly looked into this, you would notice that the CPMI group is putting all of their attention on harmonizing APIs. Payments made across international borders were highlighted. We are aware that Quant is concentrating fully on APIs that revolve around CBDCs. As a result of their declaration, the Bank of England and the Bank of International Settlements have informed us of this fact. However, if we proceed to this over here, it is important to keep in mind that this comes from the CPMI organization, which is also the source of this information. The fact that we are concentrating on settlement, the different types of assets that are used for settlement, money from commercial banks, money from central banks, and cryptocurrency means that cryptocurrency might now be used as a vehicle for settlement. This is an excellent representation of XRP, and it comes from the CPMI group. Ripple's decision to become a member of the CPMI organization is quite intriguing. The CPMI group has provided us with this PDF file, which discusses the concept of cryptocurrency as a settlement asset. Is it a coincidence? I do not believe so. Additionally, have a look at this. Indeed, MFS Africa. Additionally, the stock take included analysis of MFS Africa, which is a platform that enables PSPs such as money mobile carriers, money transfer operators, banks, and other providers of financial services. Utilizing a single relationship with MFS Africa to transmit and receive cross-border payments to and from numerous jurisdictions via domestic or regional payment rails in order to take advantage of both of these opportunities. Check out this as well, which is located over here. MFS Africa will use Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution for crypto-enabled payments as part of the new partnership. This will make it simpler than ever before for consumers and businesses in Africa to make real-time payments with their mobile phones across borders. RipPlanet, Ripple's financial technology, will be the driving force behind this endeavor. Having said that, the reason I bring these two up is because they are both built off of the same document from the CPMI. This document highlights the use of RipPlanet with XRP for settlement with MFS Africa, which is something that I feel to be very, very significant because it is already a proven use case. There is already information that we have on how effective it is and how significant it is. This is something that we already have. This information comes from the BIS as well as the CPMI group. However, in this regard, the ISO 20022 data standards have been standardized in order to improve international payments. Can we make our way back to this location? When we talk about APIs, we are referring to their harmonization. The fact that all of this is based on ISO 20022 should not be forgotten. For the purpose of bringing about the realization of financial technology, the new financial technology, or the new financial standard, I should specify. The harmonization of ISO 2002 is shown here too. The consultative report on ISO 2002 harmonization requirements for enhancing cross-border payments was published by the BIS Committee on Payments and Market Infrastructure CPMI in March of 2023. The BIS CPMI group also published a consultative report on ISO 22 harmonization requirements for enhancing cross-border payments and invited comments by the 31st of May 2023. The following comments are presented in alphabetical order for your convenience. Now consider each of the names that are listed here. Right. Each and every one of these is a vast bank, a central bank. Major players are being discussed here. Additionally, there is the Ripple. Also Zenfin, two players on this platform.